To my wife's family, I was a ghost, a guy who married their daughter and did nothing but sit at home. Today was her father's birthday, and they invited Chad, her wealthy ex-boyfriend, who owns a construction company. Chad handed my father-in-law the keys to a brand new luxury penthouse. Then, he looked at me and said, "Hey man, don't feel bad. Not everyone can afford to give gifts. You can just do the dishes later to pitch in." My wife didn't defend me. She just smiled and held Chad's arm. They thought they were on top of the world. I didn't say a word. I just walked out to my car. What Chad and my in-laws didn't know was that I don't need a 9-to-5 job. My family owns the Vance Land Trust. We own the commercial ground rights to 40% of this city. And that luxury penthouse Chad just gifted, it was built on my land. Chad's company had been bypassing environmental permits for months, thinking the city wouldn't notice. But I noticed. In fact, I bought out his company's bank debt just 2 hours ago. I walked back into the dining room. The laughter stopped. I looked at Chad and said, "Nice penthouse, Chad. Too bad your company just went into foreclosure." Chad stood up, red-faced, shouting that I was crazy. Then his phone rang. It was his bank, confirming that all his assets were frozen. I looked at my father-in-law and said, "Happy birthday. The penthouse is officially canceled. And as for this villa, the lease is under my trust. You all have 30 days to find a new place to live." My wife tried to text me, saying it was a huge mistake. I blocked her number. Never mistake a man's quiet nature for his inability to act. Some people show off their wealth. Others just own the ground you walk on.